And people come to my class for so many different reasons. I have to learn. It's like I take all these people's energies at the time of class. So, you know, some people, her mama just, that girl right there, her mama just died. She just lost her job. She going through a divorce. That's what I'm thinking as I'm teaching. Right. So it's always from a place of love, but I talk shit to them all day. But they keep coming back.
Right.
I didn't make a $250,000 off nothing. So apparently y'all like the shit.
Jasmine Kookie Daniels is a Chicago-based entrepreneur, community leader, and creative strategist with 15 plus years of experience building impactful brands for women. As the founder of Cookie's Dance Den, Tease University, Hello Execution, and Unsecret AI, she blends movement, confidence, business education, and technology to help women grow in both life and income. Jasmine empowers women to turn ideas into scalable businesses and get paid without burning out. Welcome, Miss Kookie.
Yay! I love that.
Yes, I do too. I do too. You know, we're celebrating 10 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
I can't believe it. You know, on and off, you know, things between. But that
you here.
Listen, here, back, doing it. And I have you as my lovely guest. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited myself. This is great.
But yeah, I've been trying to get you on, but you know, things happen. And things we were just discussing with other guests, like the things happen when it's in time, at the right time, you know, when it's supposed to happen. So I'm excited. I think this is the perfect time. We both have some years in the game. Like 15 plus years.
Yeah.
That's
2016 was a good year. That's when it gets started.
When I tell you.
That was a Drake year. It gets started.
When I tell you.
It was a good year.
2016, it was great. Like for me, launching this, not knowing where the heck it was gonna go at all. My daughter was like 5 at the time, you know, just watching her grow. But then I was outside as well. Like we were still, you know, outside. So yeah, I was in a great relationship. Yeah, it was great.
It was a good year. It was a good time.
No,
baby.
but how was 2016 for you? And like starting Cookie's Dance? Because like I told you off camera, I know you from a mutual friend, and I was inspired by your journey from the very beginning, because I'm like, this girl, you know, knew what she wanted to do, knows who she was, know who you are, and you just was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be at this place long. I'm starting my own stuff, and you did just that. So can you expound on that?
I will.
Yes.
So I actually went to school originally to be a teacher, because my mom was a teacher, and then I did like a class or two, and I said, hell no. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a veterinarian. So then I went to school to be a vet, and they put me in math. I said, I gotta do math to take care of the dogs. I said, oh hell, like what? So I'm changing again. So now I finally decided I wanted to be a college professor. So I went through with that for sociology, with my concentration around in Black studies, and I did that. And then I was a student professor at Chicago State, because I went to Chicago State University. And then I was, of course, supposed to keep going. And when I got out of school, I was like, let me just see what the world got for me. So I graduated, and I ended up working at this loan company downtown. And when I was there, I was on the dance team at school, and we used to rent this little room out that actually was at the end of the block where I live. This lady had like this space. It was like kind of an event space, but just real little, family owned. And we used to rehearse in there. And one day, the lady who owned the space, she saw me teaching my dance team, because the only reason we were there is because at Chicago State they used to close the dance studio down. So we still want to rehearse as a dance team, so we went to this little room the lady let us rent. And she was like, do you teach public classes? And I was like, no, I just teach these hoes. And she was like, I think you'd be great if you taught. And literally that was the light bulb, because I was like, well, can I use this space? And she was like, yeah. So literally that's how it happened. Me and a lady got on the phone one day, and Shanika, and we got on the phone one day, and she was like, we just came up with a rate, and I started using the room. Nobody came to my classes for like 6 months. It
really?
was me, my friend Kristen, and my friend Tempest. It was just us two. Well, it'd be like one of them or one of the other. And I remember one day, a cousin of mine had asked me, like, why you keep her in that room? And I was like, I think it's gonna go somewhere. And then when nobody would come and I would make up the dances. So one day, somebody invited some people, and this lady named Anisha, I'll never forget, she put my class on Facebook. and it went viral because nothing like that was a class like that wasn't a class, not in Chicago at least. Pole classes were available, but it wasn't a twerk class. It went viral, and the next thing I knew, I had a line around the door. So that's how I got started. It all started from being on the college team, renting that room, and that lady walking up to me saying, "Do you think you should use? I think you should teach paper class. I watch how you teach them, and you're great."
Wow.
So yeah, and I was like, well, if you think calling people bitches and hoes is great,
then I'll do it.
Then let's do it. Yep, and I worked at Avant at the time to mutual friend that found out about me, and I used to work at the call center. You know, in the call center, everybody's in the rows and shit.
Yeah.
So I used to get up when we not supposed to get up because you supposed to stay there with your headphones, and I would walk around and I would tell people,
I already know.
I'm gonna be rich. I'm leaving. And I would do that shit all the time. And my one friend, Sierra, we still friends to this day. We met at that loan company. She used to be like, yeah, friend, we finna get out of here. And some of the hoes in there was hating. She ain't finna go nowhere. She finna be here with us. No, I'm not, ho. Finna get up out of here.
Exactly.
So when I got up and I opened my dance studio, I remember so many people from that job. Like, she used to walk around in the cafeteria. She used to be like, yeah, I only got a few more days here. I didn't know how many days I had in that motherfucker. But I would talk up and down.
But you spoke it.
I spoke it up.
Yeah.
And I eventually quit because our manager, they told us we couldn't listen to YouTube no more because we was at a call center. So you got your music jamming, you know what I'm saying? You uptown, downtown until the call come in. They was like, no more YouTube because you guys aren't picking up the calls on time. So I used to make up my dances in my head for my dance class at the job. So when they said we couldn't do YouTube no more, I'm like, I can't listen to music. I quit just because they cut off shit they wouldn't listen to YouTube.
I mean,
and I was like, fuck it, we ball.
Yeah.
I lived at home with my parents, so I wasn't like I had rent.
Yeah.
So I was like, I better do this now while I got somebody taking care of me. And I built the shit while I lived under my parents' roof.
See, it's a few things that I want to get into because, so did you always have that entrepreneurial spirit? No.
Not at all.
Really?
No, I thought I was going to be a college professor.
Right.
Yeah, I had no idea.
And not even like a side hustle at the time? Like,
I used to sell candy in high school. I was hitting them hoes over the head. 2 for 1. Yeah, I sold candy.
Those were the days.
But I didn't know that was gonna. I never correlated till I got older.
Of course, yeah.
But I didn't know.
And
I don't have that story like I always wanted to do. Hell no, I didn't know I was gonna do this shit. Fuck me. I had no idea. So no.
Oh, the empowerment story. Yeah,
I don't have that empowerment story. And I didn't want a dance studio. Never wanted one. People used to tell me you should open a studio. You should open a studio because before I opened my studio, I rented 11 different places.
Wow.
Different all over the city. I mean, Illinois is actually not even Chicago.
Yeah.
Just renting. I would keep it for like a year, paid a person, kind of like that, just rent and go home. And my clients used to be like, you need your own space, you need your own space. Everybody watching me steady haul my lights in, bring all these bags in, coming in, unfolding tables, put it back. And I remember this lady named Tamika, I'll never forget, she stood, I used to rent this studio on 95th and Jeffrey on the east side. And we were standing outside my car and she was like, God told me to tell you to open the studio. And I said, girl, he didn't tell you that. And she was like, yes, she did. And I was like, okay, and when she told me that, I actually went home and I started praying about it. And then when I opened, I told people I didn't ask for this. He called me to do it and I just listened.
Yes.
So yeah.
I love that. Yeah. And then another thing that you say is like you live with your parents. So, which is smart. I feel like, I don't even know if there's a lot of kids even nowadays, but even before that, we would see people like kids our age or young adults our age, like, I gotta get out of here. I have to look like I'm doing something, even if that means being dead broke and get an apartment, I fell in that trap a couple times,
Yes,
but then it's like, it would be periods where you have to humble yourself or think like how you thought, like, I better do this now while I don't owe nobody, where I'm not paying rent to nobody right now. I'm living free. I'm living,
free
in the comfort of my parents' household and not rushing to get out. While a lot of people like, no, I'm out. And it depends on some circumstances and the situation, I'm sure, too.
Yeah.
But a lot of people would, to make it look like they're doing something they would like.
Yeah. I was like, I just at the crib. And then when I started, I was already having sex. Okay. I wasn't having the type of sex life to leave anyway. I know most people be like, oh, I'm not trying to have a life in my parents' house. I wasn't having that type of life.
Exactly.
I was locked into my work.
Yeah.
So, I was like, I'm cool up here. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes, I did fine.
I love that.
Yeah. And then it didn't cross my mind. I think all my friends had stayed at home. So I think your environment is very important. I didn't have anybody stunning or looking like they was doing more. All my friends was at the crib. So it was like, shit, we at the crib.
Right.
Yeah, everybody that tried to go off after school, they ended up back at home.
Exactly. So, anyway, so it happens.
Yeah.
You moved forward with opening up your studio.
Yep.
How did that, because I know the brunt work on that and the background work that no one sees.
Please, Jesus Christ.
You know, the permit, you know, I don't, if you had permits, I'm sure the legalities of things and just the work that you had to put in.
Still tied.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was renting the spots. I told you all the spots I rented. The last one I was in, I was on 95th.
Okay, yes.
Right by the train track.
Yes.
And the owner of that place, I found out it was a co-owner, a man and a woman. I realized they had security cameras in there because I used to always look, and they were kind of like hidden. And I saw the lights on one time, and I asked the woman, because the woman is the one I was dealing with, like renting and paying. And I was like, who watches those security cameras? And she was like, the co-owner. And I said, well, who's the co-owner? And it was a man. And I was like, where's he watching those from? And she was like, home. So I'm like, so he's watching. What? He's watching this? Like, and she didn't do a good job of hiding the fact that he was like watching. Right. She kind of told on him. It was weird, very awkward.
Yeah, like he is at home.
Yeah, you at home watching us bent over. Like, no, sir. If that alarm ain't going off for somebody breaking in this motherfucker, I don't think y'all should just be just at home watching it. And again, she didn't even try to describe it to hide it. It was very weird. I remember going to tell my assistants and shit after she told me, they're like, it's a man at the crib watching us. I don't know. Y'all watch this when I upload it.
That's insane.
Yeah, so I went home and told my mama that I was uncomfortable, that I found out that the co-owner was a man and he watches this for sure, like it's a damn TV show.
Right.
So my mom's friend actually owned the strip mall on 103rd and Halsted, right adjacent to the Herald.
Yes.
Behind the Walgreens or some other side. And somebody was getting put out of the strip mall. He wasn't paying his rent. So my mom was like, why don't you just go over there and talk to Lonnie? My mom's friend, she's passed now at the time, now, rest in peace. And she was like, just go over there and take a look at the space that they said the man not paying rent for. Mind you, didn't go to school for business. I didn't even know what the fuck I was going there to look at. I just went. I listened to my mom. She was like, go over there. Mind you, it was 3 minutes from my parents' crib. Like, it wasn't far. So I pulled up, and her husband was out there, and he was like, come on, like, just come on, come look. So I'm walking around the place. I forgot what it was, but it wasn't a dance studio. And I'm walking around and I'm looking. I don't know shit about contracting floors. I'm just looking and I'm like, and my daddy is a Southern man. He know how to build, do everything. So I'm like, well, so I was getting ready to leave, and her husband took the keys and put them in my hand.
Oh.
I looked at that motherfucker like, what the fuck I'm about to do with this? What are you doing?
Like, what does this mean?
He was like, if you want to rent the place, you can. I didn't have a drop of paper. When God say something is for you, I tell people all the time, I didn't have a drop of paperwork. I didn't apply. I didn't show my credit. He handed me the keys. And I went home. My mom was like, oh, I guess you got a space. I got on Google, and I was just like, how to open a dance studio. I got on YouTube. I'm like, I don't see any.
AI, you know?
Yeah, I was like, I don't see no black women with a dance studio with no videos for grants or nothing. I was like, okay, we're going to figure this out. So I end up talking to people, calling people. The next thing I knew, I had a contractor. He played the fuck out of me. He was buying shit out of Home Depot and bringing me the receipt, and I was so green, I didn't fucking know. Nigga was playing in my face. I spent probably another $7,000 of shit that wasn't mine. He knew I didn't know no better, so. So I
hear a lot of stories like that, and it's so unfortunate and crazy.
And I literally put the place together and I opened. I had a grand opening and boom, I was the fuck open. I said, oh, that was cool. So then when she died during the she died in 23 or 24, 23. I realized they was gonna have to sell that strip mall. I'm like, she died and she owned it. And I was like, oh, they probably finna give it to some white people or something. I don't know, I gotta get the fuck on. But I felt like God was telling me to leave. Cause at this point, the space was little. And my clientele had tripled at this point. Like it's like 50 to 60 women trying to come per class, and this room fits about 25. So not only was my clientele growing, she died, and I was like, I think it's time for me to go. So I called my realtor. I had a friend that was a realtor, commercial realtor, and I called her and I was like, I think it's time for me to go. So we went looking. We went out to like Orland. We was going. I'm looking at places. So we walked into this place, which is my most recent place in Oak Lawn, 103rd and Cicero. Fucking huge. And I walked around in there. She was walking me around, and I'm looking at her. Like, girl, I don't got no money.
Like, why are you showing me
what
this?
What you showing me did. She was like, girl, you could do it. And I said, y'all be having more faith in me than I be having. And everybody else be having the faith. It don't be me.
Yep.
So I ended up signing that paperwork. My rent tripled. We just gonna say the difference in like 3,000 to 4,000.
Ooh.
And I didn't plan it out. I just said, God said go. So I got the place, I looked up, and next thing I knew, I was one of the biggest things rolling. I said, oh, okay, this cool. But the second time getting the space in Oak Lawn, totally different monster. When I got the place from my family, from my mom's friend, it was just like, hey, go to Keys.
Right.
When I got to Oak Lawn, I learned business. I was in town meetings. I had to jump through hoops. I had to pay, I paid about $8,000 for my architect.
Jesus Christ.
I had people flying in, the contractors, I guess, same people that built out KFCs. Like I was like, oh, we're doing business.
Wow.
This ain't the chicken shack no more.
And so you're learning all this along the way.
On the way. I was permits. They told me I finished everything, and then the day of my grand opening, they called me like, you didn't finish your fire permit. I had to move my grand opening. It was just a whole bunch of shit. You got hit with a lot of, I got my assistant calling me, they want $20,000 for something. What? You just random phone calls of like,
what?
So I had to learn, that's when I learned how to make money. Fast.
Got you.
That's when I learned how to make relationships with PayPal and my banks and stuff. Because at this point, the type of money I'm needing in 2 to 3 days notice, we ain't talking $5 to $10.
Yeah.
So that's when I had started learning how to use my network and my mouth and get what the fuck I need to get. Not my mouth literally. Not that I meant.
Not on no one.
Yeah, I meant you just cancel the interview. Don't fucking worry about it no more, man. See,
look, they probably wasn't even thinking that.
Now somebody gonna try to take that clip down. Now don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't care what y'all say. I'm known in the streets. Don't matter.
Hey, listen.
I use my gift of gas.
We're gonna get into it too.
That's the clip you gonna use. She trying to get back. Come on, don't worry about it. Yeah. So yeah, and then I opened the second one.
Wow.
And then I kept the first one. So I had 2. And the shit ran me fucking ragged. Because I turned the first one into an event space. And people kept locking themselves out and calling me at 1 in the morning about the party, motherfuckers smoking weed and shit. And I said, I'm about to go. Y'all ain't smoking marijuana. Don't you see the signs?
Disrespect, right.
I closed the first one down. I said, don't worry about it.
Oh, man.
So, yeah.
So, you have this big, you say you're the first black woman.
Mm-hmm. I was the first black woman to have a twerk studio.
Studio.
That was dedicated to twerk in the Midwest. Probably the world, but we'll let them ride.
How does that make you feel? Because you say it so nonchalantly, like, yeah, like, and you know, not saying that you are nonchalant about it, but like, I know you say this was never like a goal of yours.
Want to go?
And you didn't foresee it. Like, this was never something that is like, I want to be a dancer, you know.
Yeah.
I own a studio, like, this was never in your plan.
Never.
But it's like, when you hear like you're the first to do something.
I was like, shit. Yeah. I mean, at the time, I was super excited.
Yeah.
All of my socials, can't stop talking about it. Bitch, you know what's going on. I'm still grateful for the doors I feel like that's open, because now it's like a regular thing. Like, I always tell people, I wish Harriet Tubman was allowed to tell stories. Because she was like, well, you know, let me tell you how it was when I did it. When I had my twerk class, because that's how I started. For anybody that don't know, I started teaching twerk class. I don't teach anymore. I retired from teaching twerk. I only teach Central Movement now. But my brand, I have 17 instructors. They still teach twerk.
Okay.
So it's still alive. I don't do it. I came out the game.
Yeah.
And when I first started teaching twerk, it was not a norm. So when I taught, I had to fight so many black women on the internet. We know how to do that already. We don't need that class. Like, I argue with people. Like, now it's a normacy. LA Fitness might have a twerk class. You get on YouTube, like, now it's like, you don't think twice. Twerk. It's so normal. But when I was doing it, I was getting my ass ate up on the internet about it. Ate the fuck up.
That's what I was wondering too, like, how you were perceived and how you dealt with any backlash you've gotten over the years, or just when you first started as well. Like, I know it's easy to, for some people, it's easy to like tune it out. Or others, when it keeps happening, it's like, oh, dang, that kind of sucked a little bit. Like, what you trying to say? Or, you know, it can get to you.
I might see someone on the internet and be irritated for a few minutes.
Yeah.
But I had a publicist so early. She took my class and happened to be a publicist, and she was like, the world needs to see you. So she latched on to me early, and she always trained me for how I look to the public, what I said on Facebook. She taught me, she passed away too.
Oh my God.
My lawyer passed away too. And my whole team has gotten up out of here.
Oh my
God damn.
goodness.
I'm okay though.
They saw the future, what we dealing with now, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, but she was great. She was great.
Yeah.
She was actually, her name was Erica. She was one of the third stand-ins for Windy City Live with Ryan and Val.
Yes.
That was my publicist.
Really?
Yeah.
I love her.
Yes, awesome.
Wait, oh my God.
So she put me on a lot of stuff early.
Oh
so
my
people still in my classes, taking my whole dance routine. Sometimes taking my whole dance routine, don't even like change the song or nothing. She would always train me like how to act, like how Beyonce's taught to act on the internet. That's how I acted. So I feel like I've went so far because I don't have social media drama.
Yeah.
No, you tag me or something, you finna be all by yourself.
Exactly.
I've never been under nobody's
crickets.
comments. I'll just read it and then go have me a sip of tea, go back my day.
Wow, you had a great publicist. Erica was everything.
She was everything.
Wow.
She put me on every TV show.
Yes.
She put me on everything.
No wonder. I see. Oh, she was awesome, man. I'm still like.
Yeah, she would talk to me before I went out because clearly I'm a hen.
Yeah.
She'd be like, Jasmine, no talking. She'd be like, no talking about your class is only for black women. She would get on my ass about that. She'd be like, white women want to dance too. And she'd be like, don't go out there.
That's
She
true.
would get on me. She'd be like, don't go out there with that black power. She'd get on me. She'd like, everybody can dance. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So making it inclusive to everyone, and then that directly affects the coins.
Yeah, I was finna mess my own coins up. And she hit me with this for everybody. I said, you know what it is.
You're right.
You're right. You're right.
When did you start experiencing the growth? More people booking your classes? I know it was like a point in time where, because we feel it's probably hard to get in there.
Yeah. I made my first $250,000 at my first studio, my smaller one.
Wow.
And I didn't know I made it. It wasn't until I did my taxes, and then I was looking at myself. I said, "Where the fuck that money at?"
Right. Where did that go?
I let my taxes down. I said, "Well, when?" And then I did it again.
Wow.
I did it the second time, and I was like, "Oh, okay, this ain't no fluke.
Yeah.
My foot is in this bitch.
Yeah.
Okay." And it just, my assistant is a dog. So she's always taking care of the finances and everything. And then I've always done the creative. So we just link and we're best friends.
Great.
And we've never fallen out.
A lot of people say mixing friendships and business, like that doesn't mix.
It's trash for some of my friends. I've tried to do it with some of my friends, it didn't work.
It didn't work.
But this one in particular, she's an angel. She's very analytical. She's Virgo.
Okay.
She will look and that don't go right there.
Yeah.
And I let her do that while I do
Yes.
the other stuff.
I have a best friend who's a Virgo as well, and
Yeah.
Keep
She
me on
don't
my
touch
toes.
the internet. She don't want to do no social media. Any of
Very
the
private.
paperwork and all that stuff behind, she ready.
Yeah.
Everything front forward, I'm front forward, she behind forward. And we together, we're injured.
How do you build such a strong team? You know, and is it all women?
All women, except my videographer. And he's my best friend now. We best friends.
Love it.
From him shooting me forever. And I
Yes.
stole him. You better watch out. I get
No, sit behind.
I takes what I need. No, so I didn't steal him. My first dance studio, people still rent it out. They would rent it. And this girl I used to dance with back in college, she rented it out and he walked in and he had all that stuff. He had a trolley.
Wow.
And imagine, I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
Tech nerd for
Yes.
sure. So he had all this stuff. And my current videographer, he just had the one little bass. And I said, oh, no. He walked in, I said, I was looking. He was walking and I was taking a gander. He came back at it. I said, what's your name? He was like, Devon. I said, what's all this you got here? He said, the stuff. I said, you need all this to shoot? He said, yeah. So the first time he shot me, trash. Absolute trash. He sent the video back. I texted him back. I said, trash. I hate it. And he was like, oh my God, you are. He was like, you're rough
with it. Yeah.
I said, yeah, I am. I don't fuck around about my shit. I said, but I think you're a dog. I just don't think you know how to shoot dance. And I was like, I would love to work with you actually. And because just because you shoot in videography don't mean you know how to shoot everything.
You're right. Yes, yes.
And here we are now. He been shooting
Locked
me.
in.
Ooh, yeah, we been locked in. Now he's such a dog. People like the shares on my videos, like other people that I know that shoot, they be like, we love his work. Like you
Wow.
and him together. He knows where I'm going on the dance floor because he been doing me that long. Wow. His knees is like, he gets to be here.
Right.
Because he know where I'm going. Like he know I'm gonna do a backflip. He ready.
Wow.
And but people
That's
see the work
amazing.
now. They don't realize we probably did about 40 trash videos because we were trying to understand each other's light.
Yeah.
And now I can't even if he not shooting me, I'm not coming.
Yeah.
I cancel something if he not coming.
Absolutely.
So my schedule is his
That's how it
schedule.
should be. That's absolutely how it should be.
Yeah.
Now
So, that's not him, but the girls God.
Yeah.
God girls that took my class, they would just take my class and sometimes they would illuminate. almost like somebody had an aura around them, and I would hear God tell me to go hire her. So I would like find an email from my assistant. I would send them an email that said, you've been taking my class for X amount of time. I think you're brilliant. I would love if you would let me train you for a year and bring you to my team. And I trained every single girl.
Wow.
From customer service to teaching style to confidence to sensuality to choreography.
See, and that leads me into, what is your style of teaching and being a leader? Because it sounds like you are truly a strong leader and you truly mean well when it comes to, you know, women or whoever you're teaching. But mostly you work with mostly women, if not all. But what would you say your style of teaching is, and in general, like from, and we will get into, of course, the tech side, the tech baddie side of you in a minute, but how would you describe your teaching style and just work style, period?
My work style is, I am an anti-procrastinator.
Ooh.
I'm super, they said millionaires are built on their time, on how shortness you could take an idea from idea to execution. My execution window is narrow. When I think of something, it's getting done. Like the next day, I don't fuck around. And my teaching style for dance, I am very, I've been told that I'm very funny and I'm very direct. So I'm gonna tell you if you look like shit, but it's from love. Even if you're here just to get your confidence up, because by the time I'm done fucking with you, you're gonna feel good. And people come to my class for so many different reasons. I have to learn. It's like I take all these people's energies at the time of class. So, you know, some people, her mama just, that girl right there, her mama just died. She just lost her job. She going through a divorce. That's what I'm thinking as I'm teaching. So it's always from a place of love, but I talk shit to them all day, but they keep coming back. I didn't make a $250,000 off nothing. So apparently y'all like the shit. So yeah, very direct.
Now have you developed that style over the years, or has that been like
been a fool? I came out the door talking crazy. Yep, never changed. And when I used to teach my classes, some older women used to take my class and they would stay on Facebook like, she's so rough. She too rough. I can't take her class.
Wow.
She talked too much shit. And I remember saying, well, that's just how I talk. I would have to turn it to somebody else to please y'all and then be like, all right, y'all, and 1, step out, 3. It's like, no, bitch, shoot that foot out there, boy. Put that foot out there. But if I had tried to be, I don't know.
What they expect,
what's the word? If I had tried to code switch to teach, I probably would have stopped doing it. Because I only do it because I get to be myself.
Right.
A fool.
Love that. Oh, I love that so much. When did you see it was time to pivot or to try new things as far as going into tech? Or has tech been always like in your bag?
I always just was a nerd, but I only pushed toward my dance side, my sensual, sexy side.
Right.
But I was always a nerd. Been used to try to fix computers, so it didn't matter.
Oh, wow.
So one day I was out to eat with my homegirl Chantel. She do credit, and my phone I'm one of the people where I'm somewhere I'm present, and I just kept touching my phone. And she was like, "Girl, who's texting you?" I'm like, "People keep DMing me on Instagram, asking me who made my flyers or my graphics for like my dance classes." Side note, I used to be a graphic designer.
Right.
So I was like, me. And people would send me messages and be like, how did you get all them people to show up to the thing? Or how did you thought that event was sold out? And I would just be DMing people back on Instagram like, you do this and then you click this and then you run an ad like this and then you go to Facebook like this and then you do this. And free game just all day. And we were literally cracking crab legs. And she was like, you need to charge people for that. And I was like, She was like, yeah, you need to do consulting. The next day I set up a link on Calendly and started charging people. And then 2 years later, I was business coaching.
Anti-procrastination.
And I actually
the next day.
And I retired from business coaching 2 weeks ago.
What?
Yep. I decided to only focus on AI and sensuality. Wow. So I cut out the middleman. I still have my calls if somebody ever wants to talk to me, but like I had a community called Hello Execution that you named in the beginning, and I had a whole bunch of female entrepreneurs in there. I closed it down 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
God came to me in my sleep and told me to focus. He said AI and after dark. That's it.
Did God give you that gift of like discernment and seeing what the future could hold? Not like a psychic, y'all, but like just
for sure
seeing like, okay, that's gonna be trending or that's gonna pick up, and let me get in this now. Yeah, because I have an AI community, and then I have my coaching community, and then I have my online dance community, and then my in-person dance. And he told me stop juggling.
He was like, you can make billions off one of these if you pay attention. He was like, and I gave you talents, but I need you to pay attention. So I've been coaching since 2020, so I've business coached for 6 years, so it's cool. I let it go.
Yeah.
And I had to let that chunk of money go because people, that's an MRR business where people, it's monthly recurring revenue. So people pay a membership fee like you do a gym. But he told me, if you put down that $1,600, I'll give you $600,000.
Wow.
If you put that down. So I put it down. Of course, my money gonna slow down from that. But he was like, just put it down. And I was like, okay, I'll put it down.
Trust them. Wow. That's what I was talking about with my guests. We were talking about being focused on that, one thing that you're good at, and being locked into it and mastering that, and how people try to have their hands in everything and how important it is to stay in your lane. Like, you could be talented in so many things and want to do so many things, but we were saying how important it is to master what you're really passionate about.
It is.
And seeing how far you can go.
You really can.
You know?
I lost a videographer I had because he would do videographer and picture. And I wanted a videographer that did videography.
Yeah.
I didn't want a nigga that did all that. It's cool if you know how to do it.
Right.
But when I found the dog that I found, he was colder than anybody that did both. Because he only did that.
Yeah.
Like, he slept, ate, and dreamed about lenses. And then he taught me everything.
Yeah.
So he's like, if I'm never not available, you don't have to worry about getting nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see, you know what everything called. You know how shit's supposed to look. I don't have to fuck around. If I could put myself on the side of the camera and run back, I would.
Wow. That's amazing. That's the power of having a good team, a great team behind you.
Yeah.
And that village behind you.
Yeah, I couldn't have did without my team.
Yeah.
My staff, my assistants, everybody. Like, I'm not a one-man show.
Yeah.
I don't scream to one man. I'm a one-man visionary. But I'm not a one-man show.
Yeah.
I don't do it without my team. I love my team, and God sent every single person one by one.
What would you say about people having these negative feelings over AI? Because it's a twofold, because we do see it, we do hear about the health risks, and it's being put in our communities, the Black communities, and causing the health risks. But we also hear about the benefits of it, about how it's helpful, how it's convenient. Like you were just saying how you used it earlier. I don't know if I could say it.
You can.
Oh, about how you used it and won a case.
I won a case. Used it as my lawyer. Sure did.
Like, what's your thoughts on it?
Honestly, because I study it so much, I just want people to know they've been using it. It's just public facing now. So it's the same thing of how they did COVID, 9/11. They're gonna put out whatever propaganda they have to put out. But it's like, if you don't use it, you're just gonna be behind. It's not going anywhere. So it doesn't matter how I feel about it. Brittany, Billy, Chris. If Chris don't like it and he think it's not gonna stop. I don't care. They've been using it. It's just public facing.
Absolutely.
So I think that if you can use it for your benefit, I use it for all type of stuff. I had my aunt use it not to get sick because she kept, when you take a lot of medicines.
Yes.
I had put on all her medicines in there to do her medicine plan, because like that medicine you're not supposed to have more than 4 hours. Like, you could just use it for like just practical things. You could use it for your business. You could use it to get a grant. You could do a blueprint. Just use it with some. Don't ask it the fucking weather.
Yeah.
But it's not going nowhere.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, even if I hated it, I'm one of them people where I'm in a space in my life where I'm gonna. That's where I'm going.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So hopefully y'all use it. You ain't got to, but you're not gonna stop me from using it. So.
Yeah. Off camera, you
suck dick. I do. Cut that part. Can y'all cut that? Can y'all cut that?
Well, since we're there, since we're here.
No, okay, go on, cut it.
That's not what I was going to ask.
Where's Erica? Publish.
But we're here, okay? We are here. So yes, I did hear you mention that you were doing that, like teaching that at one point.
It's not me.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm still intrigued though.
I'll put you through. So when the pandemic happened, we couldn't come outside.
Exactly.
So I had a dance studio. I had a physical business. I was not what they call it. What was that for the people that had to come outside? The needed businesses.
Yeah, the essential.
Yeah.
Is it,
and I said, bitch, this is taking ass is essential. But whatever.
People need this.
Whoever the hell was in office, I don't give a shit. So I started an app called Tease University. I tried to, and it was supposed to. It's changed over the years, but it was virtually where you can learn anything sensual about a woman. Lap dance, twerk, central movement, and then I expanded it to the bedroom. So I started hiring women. I taught women that taught fellatio. I hired women that taught like anything about sex. And that business also jumped off too, because when the R. Kelly thing happened, all the women who were in the documentary, they had actually got them women to bring them to me for me to reignite their sensuality, because they had been affected by kills. But it's all, I'm alleged. I'm just doing my job. So that's how I got into the sex part started to kick off, because people had sent that group of women from the documentary to me because they were affected. That's how I started to get that direction, and then I really cared about. I enjoyed the project working with them, so I didn't. So when I really started caring about women's sexual well-being, so then that's how all that got. So I popped off Tease University. So I kept hiring women from Canada. I hired women from different countries. If I saw you doing your shit on the internet, if I saw you, I will DM you, and I'm like, I'll pay you to teach. And I would shoot them a contract, they would teach, and then their class would just live in the library. So Tease University is now a library of any class. If you want to learn how to do a split, anything.
That's genius.
Yeah. So my goal is to try to do like 10,000 women, and that's how I can be rich.
Yes.
As fuck.
Period.
Yeah.
You there? Getting there.
I'm trying to get there. I ain't got but $7 in my pocket, man. Can I get a sandwich?
Something.
Yeah, let me get something.
So with that said, okay, because I don't think I knew that was happening during the pandemic. You were teaching that, or
I had lunch it.
So, but in general though, how is your dating life when it comes to, we see you dancing. I love it, of course, sensuality, everything. You're a confident woman, you're beautiful and sexy, everything. Yes. How is your dating life? How is it with you being like pretty much like the full
a sex
package?
symbol?
Yeah. And having man just drool,
The hoes be on me.
DMs,
the hoes be on me. Yeah.
DMs popping.
Not jumping around.
How was it?
I was with one guy for 15 years while I butterflied. So he got me until I butterflied. And then he did some wild stuff. We ain't gonna call him out there. So I got the fuck on.
Yeah.
After I got the fuck on from him, I had a run. Had a little fun, you know what I'm saying? Seeing what was going on in the street. Just for a little while. Like 6 months. I get up. I said, what everybody else doing out here? Because I've been locked up.
I feel like every woman needs that.
Yeah, I was with him from 17 till I was 30.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was with him my entire time. Ooh. I think God had me with one person.
Yeah.
So I could pay attention. And my parents are from the South, and they're very lovely married couple. So I'm not a hoe, for lack of better words. I was with my nigga.
Absolutely.
We was public. Like I posted him in there, and we broke up. And then I had a run, saw what was outside. It was nothing out there. Then I ended up meeting somebody else. We did like a 3-year run. We broke up, and then I was single, and then I don't barely open my DMs. If I can see the beginning and it say something about shawty or something, hell the fuck no. Shawty. Only business. So usually when I date other entrepreneurs or I'll do business with somebody and then they end up asking me out. That's always been the MO. Yeah. But like just sliding on me, talking about what's to you, little shawty, or buying me a drink or something at the bar, that don't usually. Nah,
impress you. Like I can buy my own drink.
Correct. Yeah, but I don't have a big dating life. I kind of did like literally like 6 people, like in total, and everybody who had like a year or 2 on them. Okay. I didn't get to run, and you know what I'm saying? That I should have had. I didn't get to get it, but whatever. So I'm dating now. I'm dating now.
You what?
I'm dating now.
Oh, okay, I thought you said you was.
Yeah, but I was just recently. I've been single for a long time. All this year and a lot of last year.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck these hoes.
Yeah.
I didn't want nobody to take me off my square too. After the last relationship, I was like, I need to pay attention.
I hear you. So dating life. So you're dating just one person right now?
Yes, and he's awesome.
Yeah,
he is
that
awesome.
For you.
He's the best one.
I love that for
God
you. Good.
Get your outfit ready for the wedding, cause we gonna.
Now you keeping this one private?
He's private.
Gotcha.
Yeah, everybody.
That's how you know.
Only the high school one was on the internet. The other 5, they never touched the internet. Cause my publicist actually told me to refrain from that.
Yeah.
For my brand, because when they do something, it reflects on me. And because I have such a big audience of women that look up to me and love me, I can't be fucking with no fuck nigga. Ooh. So the other 5, nobody ever knows who them was.
Yeah.
And they can keep it. But
Right.
Yeah, but this one,
They'll never know.
yeah, no, this guy, he feels God sent. He's awesome.
I love that.
He's a sweetheart. Yeah.
Wow, it gives me hope.
And he didn't know me. I think that's what happened. That's what happened.
That's that's why he the best one.
Yeah, he the best one.
Yeah.
He didn't know me. He didn't come in with like the already seeing you grinding the flow.
Right.
Can you dance for me, little mama?
See, that's exactly what I was
no
referred to. Like, are these men just thinking, like, perceiving you in that way? Like, oh yeah,
sometimes.
Yeah. Want you for just that.
Not understanding what I do is art.
Right.
And what I do on the dance floor is just as well as shit. You can't sleep with every stripper you see. You just get to watch that hoe. Then she not a hoe, but you get to watch her and then she get the fuck on, baby, give her her money and pimp off.
Yeah.
But yeah, he didn't know me. So I was just a regular girl when he met me.
Oh.
And then he found that, boom! You fucking with a bad bitch. You're fucking with that one of the ones you didn't even know. You had no idea.
No idea. And now he know.
And now he said, God damn.
I done got me one.
Look at you, done got you one.
First bad bitch.
Being patient for your first bad bitch. All right, I'm good to finish. Yeah, I think that's what draws me to him because he didn't know who I was.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, I wish y'all like
get your dress ready.
I really do.
Get your dress. Run this clip back if I get married. Tell him.
I will. I'm posting it, and then I'm gonna post the other clip of me at the wedding.
I'm gonna move this ring to this finger.
Yeah, speaking.
You know, we gonna act a fool.
It's gonna happen because see, I feel like that's what happens on this show because I did open with theNSider, my last one in 2023, and I did a Mother's Day special with like a group of mom friends that I know, and their lives, like most of their lives, changed like literally like right after. Like two of them got married and you know found their one and had another kid. I was like, did I manifest? No, if I could just have it happen for me.
Where
like,
you at?
that'd be great.
I'm gonna see if he got some friends.
Okay.
We're gonna run this. We're gonna spin it. We're gonna spin this up.
Please.
Yeah, but I definitely don't have not because I have a publicist. One, I have a lot of integrity.
Yeah.
My parents put a lot of character development into me.
Yeah.
I've never actually been promiscuous ever, like never high school, nothing. I actually didn't even lose my virginity till I was a senior, right before prom. So I was never interested any motherfucking way.
Yeah.
So when I got older, understanding, once you understand, not even men, when you understand humans, you understand what people want from you, whether they walk up to you, approach you, meet you, switch numbers, I'm just very aware of my surroundings. And I carry a lot of value with my name. So I just didn't want to be in the street. So I took my couple numbers and I lock in with somebody and we good like a year or two. So man, I looked up. I was 35 and I ain't have to have that. I tried to have that rumba though. I would have, the little run I had, it didn't last long. Yeah. Somebody wiped me up quick.
Yeah, but I feel like that's important for every woman to have. Like,
you better have that season.
Yes.
It don't gotta be long.
Cause mine's great.
Let me tell you, 2016. No, it wasn't 2016. See, nigga gonna watch this like,
right, wait a minute.
In 2016, no, it wasn't. The year wasn't 2016. I ain't gonna do no years. We ain't gonna do no years.
Yeah, we don't have to do.
We don't do no math. No math.
This is what happened, and it was great. Like, that's it.
Don't even remember them niggas' names.
Right.
It was a time.
It was time.
A time was had. Yeah.
And it had to, end.
And it did.
Everything had a beginning and the end.
Just beginning and the end.
It was
real
great.
Quick. Yes. I like to stick to me one though.
Exactly.
When I get me one, I like to stick to Big D.
Exactly. I just love your personality so much. And I know that also reflects in the way you teach. And how important is it to, you spoke about integrity, to have that within your business, running a business. I know you have a team, but you are a Black woman running this business and you started it by yourself, from the ground up, built it from the ground up. So how important it is to hold on to that integrity?
The biggest thing.
Like you said, you could code switch, you could have let the, backlash, or not, I want to say backlash, but let the negative talk affect you. You could have looked at another choreographer like, oh, I need to switch it up. I need to do something different. But you never switched up.
No. I'm full. Huge. Staying true to myself is very huge. By the time you try to be something else, it'll catch up with you anyway. You'll waste time.
Absolutely.
And I'm huge about the integrity of me and my brand. Like I even fired one of my close friends from my brand because she was working customer support and I got a few complaints about her attitude. I fired her. I'm like, I already am a black woman from the south side of Chicago teaching a twerk class.
Right.
And it's already, the layout is already like we finna go ahead and finna be ghetto. Because you don't think twerk class and think professional. So I was like, I don't need any little thing fucking this up. This needs to be a brand. And I'm not fucking around about it.
Yeah.
Not at all. We on Oprah time. So the integrity, like anything, like anybody, can't nobody, not one woman in this city say something about me trying to keep their money, but you wanted a refund here. Like, even if you were sometime now, the policy now, you
You
about 56 days behind talking about you didn't take that class. Baby, I can't help you. But most of the time, even like I get people their refunds back. You don't hear nothing about I didn't steal nobody this. I had one bad event. And I think that was all I needed. We do private parties. So if your birthday coming, bachelorette, we'll come to you. We come to your house, your living room, your event space, and we host a party. We play the games, teach y'all to dance, all that shit. Night before your wedding, all of that.
I love that.
I have a group of instructors. I got a group of instructors that go do that. I do it, but I don't do it nowhere near what I used to do. I've done over 1,000 parties by myself.
Yeah.
So I don't rarely do them. And when you book on my site. My booking man, she book one of the people. They send them out. One of the times, this is like, this might have been 2017, because it wasn't 2016, that was a good year. One of my instructors got sent out, this is when I had first started, and we have the form. You put your name, your address, all that, this and third. I was in New York at the time, and my assistant called me because she said the instructor couldn't find the girl's apartment building. Apparently, it was one of them buildings in the hood with like 1,000 apartments in a big stupid building, and my form didn't say apartment number. So my instructor got there and she was at the address and she said the girl wasn't picking up the phone, but I guess she was doing her part. She probably know her phone when you doing stuff you know on your phone at.
She lit.
So my instructor said she sat out there. She was trying to see if she saw if some girls went up to a certain one. She didn't, so she ended up leaving. So we didn't do that girl party. So that girl cursed me out something bad on Facebook. Like, they never showed up. She's so unprofessional. But behind the scenes, my instructor was there, but she didn't know which unit it was. So what does that teach me as a business owner? Now this form needs to ask for apartment number. So people, with everything mess up, it just kept building.
Yeah.
But that was probably I remember that one because I wanted to fly back because I was so mad. And I was on the phone with my instructor. I'm like, well, I can't. She said out there an hour, like, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? She said it was one of them real big complexes. It was on like 79th or something. It was huge. And she said she just didn't know which one it was. She said she sat out there. She said she was calling the girl phone. She didn't answer. So I was like, okay. That's probably the only time I have like a bad. Anybody else don't like what I do. I don't know. It's just probably miserable.
Yeah.
Not sure. But I try to make sure that stuff is done correctly.
Yeah.
Not trying to get by on stuff because I'm black or like she black is cool. Like no. Everything needs to be up to par. If you book me for anything, showing up time. If you late, like when my instructor do parties, they got to fill out this form when they done. What time did you get there and everything like that. If it starts at 7, you can't be there at 7:03. You're late. She booked me for 7. You're fired. Next.
Hey, gotta run that strict program.
It's a strict program.
Yeah.
It's a strict program.
You gotta run it.
You got to run it.
Have you ever felt like someone has tried to like sabotage your business in any way?
No, just some hoes stealing, but that's normal.
Oh my God.
A few bitches stole my class, tried to take the name of my class.
Gosh.
Yeah, but my publicist was alive at the time.
Yeah.
So when I was finna go on Facebook and live and curse them out and beat their ass, she was like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You're above them.
Yeah.
Act it.
I love that.
Yeah, so, yeah. No, but just stealing, stealing for sure.
I was gonna say because.
But it don't last long if God don't give you the dream.
Exactly.
He didn't give it to you, you gave it to me.
And it's not gonna last long if you don't take it seriously.
Yeah, you don't take it seriously. Or you see it as you see me, you see my ticket price for a class, then you see a whole bunch of girls in the class. So you like, oh, that makes money.
Right.
But you don't realize that's 15 years of work.
That
I bust my ass.
Yeah.
Get up at 3 in the morning, going to interviews, rubbing elbows, like spending thousands on marketing.
Yeah.
Like it's not, I make money now, but I probably put in $500,000 of marketing.
Right. Money.
Over the years. So it's just like, more than that. But yeah, so I think whenever people tried to steal, they just thought it was an easy replica. Like, oh, people want to dance. No, people want to dance with me, bitch. Be clear.
I hear that. I can't wait to see what you do next.
Me neither.
And what keeps you going?
My why. I'm a huge fan of Eric Thomas, and I've been listening to him since 2016. And Eric Thomas always say you find your why. I know everybody say, I want to do for my parents, I want to do for my parents. No, I want to do for my parents. My mom and my daddy are some fucking riders. They have been there for everything, and they're my why. And I just want them to see that they birthed something worth birthing.
Yeah.
Especially because I wasn't even supposed to be here. So the child before me died. My mother had a daughter before me, and she was a stillbirth. So she had made it through. I wasn't coming. So I feel like I never wanted to feel like, damn, what if we had the other daughter?
Wow.
Yeah. So I want them to know, good choice.
Yeah.
Sorry, God. That was terrible. Jesus Christ.
Not good.
Mama, don't watch this. Jesus Christ.
I just got what you said.
I'm terrible. Just cut the
right.
shit. Yeah, I'd be canceled on that nigga. So I just dance. That's why I just dance. Because the minute I get to talking, it's hell, no.
Well, you are much more than that. And I know your parents are proud. You're amazing.
Thank you.
I hope you continue to just shock the world and take over the world.
You too.
Thank you.
Baby, this is it right here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Cozy.
I asked all my guests this at the end of the interview, but to close it out, but what are you more open to now, today?
I'm actually, randomly, I'm more open to moving. I'm such a Chicago girl. My brand is so Chicago. I'm so Chicago. Couldn't took me out of Chicago.
Yeah.
But if the house that I want is not in this city, then I'm gonna move.
Wow.
I would just live in both places. But at one point though, you couldn't pull the Chicago out of me. I'm not going nowhere.
I understand.
I'll be here.
I know. Big Chicago, big South Side.
Big South Side.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm more open to moving.
Same.
I
You
get
have
to
places
fuck
in
on.
mind. You don't have to share, but
A couple.
yeah.
You get to looking at shit. Them alligators ain't finna eat me up in Florida, so I ain't going over there.
Or scorpions. And
Yeah, I ain't
I'm
fucking on all
Scorpio,
that
but
shit. I don't like all them bugs.
yeah.
So ain't no telling. I don't know. Wherever the
Yeah.
wind blows.
Yeah.
We'll
That's
see.
that's the first step is being open to it.
Yep, I'm open to
The
it.
first
now.
step is being open to it.
Yep.
Yeah, because if you Chicago through and through,
I'm
it's
just gotta go
like,
through and through.
but I feel like moving is a big one because you really got to get your mindset on that, and then especially if you're going to a place where you know nobody, no one, you have to make your own opinions, make your own friends, or just
start
own
over.
experience. Yeah.
This is rough. Thank God I've traveled so much. I used to tour my classes, so
Oh, nice.
I
sure did.
I'm gonna go again. 2027, I'm touring again.
Oh, period.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit these cities up.
Well, I can't
Coming
wait
to a
then.
city near you.
Hey.
So,
Well, I'm so happy for you, for everything you've accomplished. Thank you for being here. I really
you for
love you as a
having
guest. You were
me.
so fun
Oh,
and
God.
insightful. And is there anything you want to leave us with? Anything coming up for you that you would like to share? Just motivational words? I don't know.
anybody watching that wants to do something, I would just tell you to do it. If you watching this interview right now, the minute it go off, go do it. Don't grab your phone and doom scroll. Don't text that motherfucker back. Don't go eat. Do whatever you want to do it. And you have AI at your disposal. So if you just have to hit the button and vent and talk to chat, just do it. You not gonna ever get time back. You can't buy time. That's the only thing they try to buy. I say the rich white people, they try to buy it, but they can't buy that shit. Nigga look old as Burns from The Simpsons. You can't get back, nigga. Okay, time you can never get back. So if you want to do some shit, fucking execute it.
Thank you so much, Cookie. It was such a pleasure.
Oh, thanks
Love
for
you, girl.
having me.
Come back anytime. I want to have you, again.
Bring back.
Yes.
Let's talk about some more dick size. Y'all want to talk about that? No,
We gotta delve more into that. Because, yeah.
That's what we need. Thank you for having me.
You're
I'm so proud of you for
thank
flourishing.
you.
This is great. And this is just a start.
I appreciate it. Thank
This
you
is
so
a
much.
start. This
As
is- I love
always.
you.
Love you too.
Thank you. Hey y'all, it's Cookie. And you are watching Open with the Insider.